Every year, the Florida State Golf Association recognizes 2 Women's Players of the Year. We are proud to announce that this year's Women's Player of the Year is Megan Schofield, and the Women's Senior Player of the Year is Kim Keyer-Scott. Both players had outstanding seasons highlighted by big wins. Congratulations, Megan and Kim.
Megan Schofield was named the Women's Player of the Year after a standout season that saw success at the state, collegiate, and national level. The Auburn University golfer had a strong start to the season, picking up her first collegiate win at the Lake Okeechobee Invitational in February. Although her freshman season was cut short due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Megan made the most out of her first season with the Tigers. She competed in all 7 events, finishing her freshman season with 4 top 10 finishes. Megan also earned SEC All-Freshman Team honors and was named a WGCA All-American Scholar.
I was lucky to be able to keep playing golf tournaments. All my courses stayed open, so that was super amazing and a big benefit, honestly.
In July, Megan captured the 91st Women's Amateur Championship at Mission Inn Resort and Club. She began the final round 10 shots behind the leader. The Monticello native got off to a tough start in the final round with a double bogey on the first, but she quickly turned it around.
Had a bunch of birdies that day and just really never gave up on myself and never focused on trying to win. I was just focused at the shot at hand, and I felt like I just stayed in the present really well, and that was huge for me.
Megan finished the day with 8 birdies and fired a final round 67 to capture her first FSGA championship. The Florida Junior Tour alum also became the first Auburn University player to win the Florida Women's Amateur.
It was so cool to win the stadium just because I grew up playing the stadium, honestly. I played it as long as I can remember, and FJT, so it was really cool because I've always wanted to win that event, and I was so happy that I won. And I honestly, after I finished the round, I had no clue that I had won, and we kind of just waited to see what the other girl that was winning the first 2 rounds was going to do and finish up, and it was a really surreal feeling to be able to win, and I was so happy and beyond words, honestly.
1 month after her Florida Women's Am victory, Megan had a round of 16 run at the U.S. Women's Amateur Championship in Maryland. She fell to the number 3 seed Amelia Maglacho in 22 holes. Megan began her sophomore season at Auburn in August and added a win at the Liz Murphy Fall Collegiate Classic in November. She will finish out her year down in Orlando at Bay Hill, where she will represent the United States team at the Arnold Palmer Cup.
I'm so thankful and blessed to be the Florida Women's Player of the Year. I cannot thank enough my parents and family and friends for supporting me, encouraging me, and everything that I do. My coaches at Auburn, my coaches at home, David Jackson and Bill Conley, just for always believing in me and always being there to help me do whatever I need, and coming to a lot of my tournaments and watching me play and just always cheering me on. Without those type of people in my life, I would not be nearly the player I am today. Thank you so much, FSGA, for putting on so many amazing events, and FJT for preparing me for this. Honestly, playing all those FJT events really helped me in my future endeavors, and I am so thankful for everything that FSGA does for women's golf and golf in general. Thank you.
Kim Keyer-Scott was named the Women's Senior Player of the Year after a 2020 season that saw top FSGA finishes and a big win at the Women's Southern Senior Amateur Championship.
And this year, the strongest part of my game has been mental. I was diagnosed with cancer in December of 2019. So I've been fighting that since then. But one of the things that happens when you hear the word cancer is things are put into perspective. And I think this year, because of that, golf for me was put into perspective. And it's just golf. And I kind of play like that now. I play the best I can, shoot the lowest score I can, and I end up where I end up. So this year, mentally, I've been the strongest I've ever been, and I hope to carry that through to the years to come.
The highlight of her season came in October when she captured the Women's Southern Senior title. Kim battled rainy weather and difficult conditions to post 2 rounds of 75 and capture the 2-shot victory.
I was very happy with that. It was at Old Waverly Golf Club in Mississippi, and we ended up fighting a hurricane, playing in the rain, wind gusts of up to 30 miles per hour, and it was cold. So the fact that I was able to fight those elements and pull out the win makes me super happy.
The Ohio native added a top 10 finish at the Women's Mid-Amateur Championship in August and took home a runner-up finish at the Women's Senior Amateur Championship in October. Kim finished her season at the Women's Senior Match Play Championship, where she advanced to the quarterfinals.
And then the last thing I'd like to say is to thank the FSGA for the award, and also for all the hard work they do in putting tournaments on. I see it in both the women's tournaments and also junior tournaments, because I have a grandson who I take to junior tournaments, and both junior and women, and I assume all the other tournaments, are phenomenally run, and we really appreciate that. Lastly, I'd like to thank my husband for his support and watching my grandson when I'm at golf tournaments, and also taking care of my babies, which are my dogs, Bella and Arnold Palmer, while I'm gone. And also just all the support you give me, no matter what I do. So I really appreciate that, Robert. I love you.